So in this video we're going to look at how to make our player move from one room to another but appear somewhere other than just the beginning of the room. Typically when we make a portal in a game or we finish one level and go to the next, they appear at the very beginning of the level. But if we want let's say we want to go to a secret level in the middle of a level and come back to that level where we started, we're going to have to use a little bit of special code to get it to do that. So the first thing we're going to need to do is create some sort of object that's going to make us move from one level to another. I've already done that here. I call it object roof portal. Call it whatever you want. This is the sprite I've created for it. Notice there's no events or actions on this object. All of the events and actions will take place over here on the player object. So what we're going to do is when our player collides, so we're going to add an event collision with object roof portal. Mine plays a sound, and then it also executes a piece of code. The code looks like this. It is basically the room go-to code. And what I did was I said this object, which is the object roof portal, and I want it to go to this variable. I created this variable which is .rm, or which is rm right here. That just stands for room. You can call it whatever you want. And then I want it to go to these x and y coordinates. And object roof portal for .xx, which is another variable I created, and .yy, which is another variable I created. So that's all the code we need on the collision. Say OK on that. The rest of the code comes into play when we go to our room and we'll go ahead and place our object in there, our roof portal. So we'll go object roof portal _4 and we'll drop it into our game. Alright, now to add code to this, you can, if you ever forget the directions for this, they're right down here at the bottom. Right mouse button. And if you also use plus and command, it will open a pop-up menu. So if we command plus and right-click on this, it brings up this menu right here. We want the creation code down here at the bottom. Alright, and for the creation code, we're going to go ahead and put in my variables and tell them what we want them to be. So I'm going to say my XX variable, I want it to be 250, which means my x variable will be 250, so it'll put it 250 pixels from the top of the screen. From the left of the screen, sorry. Y is 320, so it'll put it 320 pixels from the top of the screen. And my room that I want to go to is room 4.5. And that's all we need on the creation code for that. So let's go ahead and test it out. Play. Alright, so here we are in the room. You can see my portal that I just put in here, and we'll jump into it. As you can see, it played the sound, and it took me to this room, and it entered me into this room. Right at about 250 pixels by 320 pixels. Alright, and I've created another portal over here, you can see, with in slow motion. There we go. So that's how you create a portal that will take the room and put you anywhere you want to be. You just need that simple amount of code right there, and you can just change the x and y variables and the objects that you do it with.